Welcome. We did it, Leia. I still cannot believe what just happened on the MS Solar. Anyway, we are now on the official playground. This area is packed with all kinds of security measures. More interference from the blue individual is highly unlikely here. For now, let's just proceed. This is Rhombus Square, or more precisely, Newcomer's Bridge. This is the official introduction to Crossworlds. I placed you right in front of the last part. It is important that we do this part the official way to avoid suspicion. Ah yeah, speaking of suspicion, listen Leia. It is absolutely essential that you pass as a regular player. You must avoid being reported at any cost. Hi? Ah yes. Do not worry too much about your speech synchronization issues. You are in fact not the first player with these problems. Anyway, just be careful, okay? Most of these players here should likely be newcomers like you. Congratulations on reaching the third stage of Newcomer's Bridge. You have just arrived at the final waiting area. You can take a break here and enjoy the view. Once you are ready, proceed to the teleport at the other end of this area to enter the final stage. This is seriously high up. Yeah, good thing they added those laser railings. Yes, gotta love lasers. Movement blocking lasers. The best type of laser there is. Dear Seekers, you are about to enter the final stage of Newcomer Bridge. You will be confronted with a multitude of puzzles and combat situations. Make use of all the skills you've learned in the previous stage. Expect your skill set to be further expanded over the course of the final stage. As a reward for passing Newcomer Bridge, you will be granted access to the mainland. That guy will become the main character. Pardon, didn't see you there. Hi. Bonjour. You are new here too. Nods. But I have not noticed you up here before. Oh, does this mean you caught up after me? You must be very quick with the tutorials. But I got the hang of it now too. You will not beat me on the last tutorial stage, no. Let's meet at the end, I will be waiting. Au revoir. Very competitive, this one. Rookie dungeon number 3. Told you it was going to be main character. Welcome. Oh, they added a welcome sign. Very hospitable. Are you looking for the redhead pentafist from before? Well, I am afraid you will not find her here. You see, each player is placed into separate instances of these rooms. You will find plenty of puzzles ahead. You really would not want other players to interfere around here. So it is all about who will be the fastest by themselves, right? Yes. Serious face. Oops. Sergey will be gone for a couple of minutes. So we will be left with the puzzles by ourselves. Hi, I really have to work on your vocabulary. I don't remember why you need to bounce. Oh, because these are, like, these pillars are also switches. Alright, and there's also often markings on the ground that kind of show you where you have to go. So you can see, like, the square here where I have to stand, and then, like, these markings showing how I should shoot my balls in order to complete the puzzle. So the game is actually quite nice in that way. If you can't figure out something, you should try to look for those types of visual cues, because quite often you're overlooking some of those. These guys charge. We're fighting one more thing? Oh no, this is literally it. Okay. We get... I don't remember what. We get something. Quick menu. Yes. Press and hold shift to open the quick menu. You can consume items, open the map, inspect the environment, and a social menu. So we get 3 sandwiches and 2 green leaf tea. And I'm just barely not blocking it with my camera. Great! Alright. And this is also kind of a returning theme, where you'll be going into side rooms to complete certain objectives in order to, oops. In order to move forward with the main part of the game. Like there will be a main hall, and then a bunch of side rooms with side objectives. Please move. Alright, this one. Okay. So the moving platforms don't move unless you shoot the thing. I'm dumb. Oh, that guy shot 3 fucking balls. 3 balls, yes. Oh. Forcing me into ranged combat, I see. So that's all she wrote for that part of the puzzle. Or well, that part of the room. Part of the puzzle, part of the room. And it will definitely get way more complicated later. Like, at first I was like, oh, this isn't too difficult. It's just, you know, shooting switches with balls. That's fine. I can do this. And then later on it will be like, ah yes, a single room. You have 10 seconds to hit 5 different switches. And shoot 15 different balls. Good luck. Oh wait. Oh, that's a half platform. Nice. One more combat. Predicted. And super obvious. Oh. Sorry, I lied. More than just one more combat. That will also be a main mechanic. I think that will be explained in a little bit, what just happened with the zoom in. Yes, ball. Ball it up. Next level. I am back! Hi. Greetings from Jet and Carla. Everything is back to normal in MS Solar. There are no traces left of that blue individual. Also tried to find some information about him, but there is nothing. We can be pretty certain that he is not connected to the official game. I just cannot imagine a regular player leaving Crossworlds and going on a rampage like this. Something very strange is going on here. Not to mention that he recognized you. Your memory might in fact contain some answers to all of this. You're just making her feel bad. Anyway, there's no need to worry about this right now. Our goal is simply to play Crossworlds. And I see you've made a lot of progress already, so onwards. We get something. Character menu. Right. Press tab to open the character menu. And you have an inventory to select favorite items, equip items to prepare for battle. And we will get a bunch of stuff now. A rookie hat. A rookie. 2 rookie blades, 1 rookie boots, and 1 rookie belt. So we can just go to equipment and literally equip all of that. So apparently you equip 2 weapons. I don't really remember that. And everything just gives some generic stats. Like this gives 10 max HP and 1 defense and 1 focus. And trust me, you won't see a very noticeable difference usually during the equipment upgrades, except certain equipment will suddenly feel like a very large upgrade. Most of the equipment tends to generically be okay. Enemies start to give EXP at this point. I actually got hit. Sad days. Nice. Level up. We also get more CP. You already reached level 3? That's strange. I thought you were supposed to reach level 2 at this point. I suppose they may have added more enemies. Ah. Now you also see this part of the game. So you can see the markings on the ground again, by the way. That show you that you have to, like, shoot from here. But you basically have these orbs that redirect your balls to different areas. What does this do? Oh, it just adds, literally adds the things. So then you can, like, they're also great because they really, like, straighten out your aim. Like, if you usually fire a ball, like, I won't fire it perfectly straight across this line, right? But if it hits one of those, like, orbs that redirect your balls, it will be perfect. Incoming. It will always line up perfectly. We fight the turret boss from before. Just stand in its face and melee it. Starting ranged mode. Oh yeah, this is a thing. Oh right, and he actually shoots the cover if you have to cover up under normal circumstances. So he just adds shield and you have to bounce the orb off the back to hit him in the back, because he only has frontal, like, he has front shield on. So then you hit him in the back and it stuns him. And that was, I thought they were gonna explain it, but enemies have break. So like, if I hit him in the back, he breaks. Like, certain enemies have certain weak spots, which cause them to break, and if they break, they take increased damage. You can hit them for tons of damage.
Attack its weak point for massive damage.
But it's kind of different for every single enemy when it breaks. But most enemies, it's just kind of like, hit it a bunch of times and it breaks. Yeah, onwards. Ready for one big upgrade? No. We get a skill tree, which is not called a skill tree, but it's called CP, circuit points. I remember now. We get a giant diamond, and you can activate things. Certain skills unlock combat arts that can be used in battle. You have 4 different types of arts, and you can switch between branching skills at any time without switching CP. So you're never locked into a single branch. And we also get SP, for which we expend to use our combat arts. Yeah, sure. So for throwing arts, you start by aiming, and while aiming, you press space, and then you can release it to do the attack. No, I'm good. And that goes for most combat arts. So like, melee combat arts you can just do by holding space. Dash combat arts you do while dashing, you hold space. And guard arts you do while guarding to hold space. And that's how you do all your combat arts. Leia, please wait a second. I have a little upgrade for you as well. I finally managed to add another word to your vocabulary. You know how it is? No shiny effect from me, just the upgrade. Here goes. New word embedded, Leia. Leia? I think you will need this one, since I will not be able to introduce you to other people anymore. Leia. Hi. Hi, Leia. Hi, Leia, hi. Do not look at me like that. I know it takes a long time to add these words. It is a very involved process, actually. I need to manually extend your thought control model, essentially modifying a statistically generated code base by hand. Yes, it is very technical. The technology to control avatars is, well, complicated. That is an understatement. Anyway, the second word is done. I will work on the next one right away. Leia. Leia. We cleared it. Ha! Told you I would be first. Hi. Phew. Oui, but that wasn't that fun? I was very surprised by that boss at the end. Pardon, I didn't even introduce myself. Je m'appelle Emily. Nickname, Emilinator. I still love his name. Yes, Emilinator. I know, it's genius, right? So, what's your name? Leia. Leia, nice to meet you. So, are you ready to take the sky rails? Yep. I wish we could already explore the city itself, but no. Didn't you know the sky rail will take you straight to Cross Central? From there you'll be transported to the mainland. You will not be able to enter Rhombus Square until much later. Much later. Until the end of the game. It's tutorial area, and after that you will never be able to return until much later. It sucks, I know. You over there. Yes, you, the blue-haired Spheromancer. Hi. Before you just appeared out of nowhere. Suspicious! Then what do I see now? You are at level 4! And this is unheard of. I'm forced to assume you, young lady, have been cheating! What? Monsieur, going straight for the accusations? How can you be so sure about it? Just because you are stuck at level 3 doesn't mean impossible! No player on record has ever reached level 4 at this point. Young lady, surely I don't need to explain to you the faults of such actions. Cheating will never pay you off in the long run. Hi. Is that all you have to say? Oh dear, what is going on here? Yorn. I have exposed this cheater here. And now you're lecturing her. Yes, about the wrongness of her actions. How about no? What? I'll just go ahead and pretend I don't know you. Come on. Apologies for my friend's behavior. He sometimes pretends to be a moderator. He is not. No problem. Young lady, I'll let you off this time. Reflect on your actions. Mon Dieu. What was the deal with him? I hope we don't meet players like this around here too often. Anyway, let's go on. I want to finally reach Rookie Harbor. You can come with me if you want to. Très bien. Let's go. Whoa, my heart stopped for a second. That was close. It's all because you collected those extra experience from the crab boss. I should have noticed this earlier. Sorry. So yeah, if we just skipped the tutorial, we would have been fine. You look puzzled. You want to know more about the Track of the Ancients? Yes. Track of the Ancients is an ancient assessment system based on a highly advanced technology. As seekers, it is your task to walk the track and discover all the secrets it holds. Once you reach Rookie Harbor, you can attend introductory briefing to learn more about it. So, I would like to mention that it's literally just the main quest. Yeah, that was fun. Can't wait to reach the mainland. Welcome to Cross Central Balcony. So there's jack shit to do in this place, but you immediately just go to Cross Central. And from here we can go upward. Allez, this way. To Rookie Harbor. So we went from MS Solar, the ship, to Rhombus Square, the like giant floating glass area, to like the harbor. Yes, very natural. You can use landmarks for fast travel by going to the map and then teleporting to a landmark. And you can also go to World View and visit any areas you have visited before. Fantastique! Right at the sea, just like they said. The city should be right up ahead. Go, go. Side quest. Sweet moves, huh? I'm sure you can rock them railings too. Wanna try some moves? Try to reach the boxes there without touching the ground. Just ollie up the box and start grinding those rails. What do you say? Ready to style? Side quests. Chili dog. Show me what you got. You can circle through the tasks of marked quests outside the menu by Q and E. I actually don't remember that being the case. But yeah, you can walk across a whole bunch of stuff. I made it. Killed it. Sweet. I did it. I also made it back. Oh yeah, that was sick, girl. Hi. May your mushrooms always be sauteed and your onions always be grilled. Gravy, girl. You rode those railings like a pro, man. Oh hey. Did you actually come all the way here to talk to me? That's nice, but I'd actually prefer to be alone right now. That's why I'm here. Hey, over here. Look at all these old style buildings. It's like we're in some kind of medieval fancy world, no? So right now I'm waiting here to meet a friend, but I haven't seen him so far. There are just so many people here. I don't even know what greeting this is. Holere? Sacre bleu, was that really necessary? Yes, very necessary. I see you brought a friend. Ah oui, that's Leia. I met her during the tutorial. Hi. And this Dark Lord meanie here is Lucas, also known as Schneider. Nice to meet you, Leia. So you finally reached the croissant. Having fun so far? Oui, énormément. Wait, croissant? The mainland, you'll get the idea once you see the map. Anyway, this is Rookie Harbor. It's known for the incoming shipments of rookies like you. It's also a fairly big place, which tends to be confusing for said rookies. So I thought I'd give you a small tour. Très bien. Lead the way. Ah, literally walking around. Okay. First, the info building. If you really want to dig into all the details of Crossworlds, this is your place. Combat art, skills, all the stats from A to Z, you name it. Oh, that's the nerd hub, right? Yeah, people call it that. Frankly, it's a good thing to know about all that stuff, but it's not mandatory. It's just a place to go back to whenever you're confused about something. Let's move on. By the way, Emilinator, nice one. I know, what's Schneider supposed to mean? I'm a tri-blader. I cut things. What? Not worth explaining. Alright, next stop, the town center. Oh, is that a market over there? Yup. You'll find most of the traders around here. Well, they're all over the place, to be frank. These traders offer pretty good equipment. The catch, you first need to collect all the required trade items in the wild. It takes time, but it's worth it. Further up is another important building this way. See that building up there? That's the Seeker Hub or Quest Hub. Surprisingly, surprise, you'll find a lot of quests there, just like in many other places in town and elsewhere. All those quests are optional, but the reward usually makes it worthwhile. Hey Leia, are you still with us? Oui, she's a quiet one. But she was really fast at the tutorial, almost beat me to it. Well, what they say. Like they say. Still waters run deep, right? Oui, what about that main quest? They kept talking about the track of the ancients. Oh, I almost forgot about that. You'll have to enter the quest hub anyway. There's a mandatory introduction for all new players. They'll explain all about it there. Suggest you go in right away and just get it over with. I'll just wait here. D'accord, let's go, Leia. Let's go to the upper floor for the introductory. Look at this. I remember this. Welcome to the Operation Trackwalker, recruit. This briefing serves as an introduction to the history of this place and the nature of our cause. We're currently located on the natural satellite Shadoon. This place was once inhabited by intelligent life forms that we refer to as the Ancients. While the Ancients ceased to exist a long time ago, they left behind a technological heritage to behold. The Track of the Ancients. Originally, it served as an assessment of social standing within the Ancients' culture. It is a technological marvel, a highly advanced and self-sufficient system that remains intact to this day. Wasn't long after humankind arrived on Shadun that we realized its value. Thus, we initiated Operation Trackwalker. We augmented the track so that humanity might walk it as well. And that is where you come in, new recruit. Together with the other Seekers, you will start the journey along the track of the Ancients. Your path will be paved with obstacles, but every step you take will further our cause. Discovering the secrets of the Ancients. Your main task will be the collection of 4 elements: heat, cold, shock, and wave. Beginning with the element heat, your first destination will be the village of Bergen. To reach it, you'll need to pass the western barrier of Rookie Harbor. I will now give you your first shade to grant you passage to the west. Green leaf shade obtained. Finally, I will give you the Disc of Insight. This device will record all of the knowledge you encounter on your journey. That is all. Good luck and stay vigilant. Became awfully military in there. Wow, now that was funky. Suddenly I was in the middle of a space and this old geezer kept talking to me. Same for you? Mm-hmm. Suppose they wanted to pep up the boring introduction, no? Oui, track of the ancient is. Let's go back, Lucas is waiting. By the way, Leia, I took the liberty of adding a few more entries to your encyclopedia. For example, all past events and people we have met so far. And a few insights on the technology, of course. What? I just like to organize things. So we actually get like an entire record where we can read a bunch of stuff. Greetings, Seeker. I see that you have completed the introduction to Operation Trackwalker. Thus you are now qualified to use your abilities as a Seeker to assist the 4 factions in their duties. They are organizations that secure humanity's survival and prosperity through their special fields of expertise. More detailed information can be accessed in the terminal behind you. For now, you should know that each faction has a subdivision in Rookie Harbor, like in every settlement. To better understand our society and your place in it, you should get introduced to all of them. For this purpose, I will now issue an official assignment. Please accept. Good. Visit the representative of every faction in Olim's Rise and introduce yourself. Most of them can be found in their respective headquarters near the market or the western entrance. Though the HQ of the CTC is still inaccessible to new seekers, their ambassador can be found just outside this building. Once you have visited all of them, return to me to get your reward.